Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today's video is about the law of inverse transformation. This is a Neville Goddard principle, and this is really the cornerstone of all manifesting. So before I dive in, please subscribe to my channel if you want to support it. Click on the bell icon, do leave a comment, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Alright, what is the law of inverse transformation? Neville offers the examples of, you know how electricity produces magnetism? And in return, magnetism can produce electricity. And then also, motion produces heat. And likewise, heat is able to produce motion. So these are equations that when we invert them, they are still true. And the same is applicable to consciousness and 3D reality. So when we observe a circumstance in the 3D reality, it produces a corresponding feeling state within us. Inversely, a feeling state completely separate from any objective reality whatsoever, when we conjure that up inside of us and dwell in it, then this feeling state will produce the corresponding 3D event. And that is what we call manifesting. And Neville talks about this in his book. I think it's The Power of Awareness. I'm going to link it down below. And now, what do we do with this information? This is an absolutely amazing truth that when we apply it through subconscious mind techniques, will produce incredibly fast and astonishing results. This is why Neville's favorite technique is entering a state akin to sleep and then moving into the feeling of the wish fulfilled and falling asleep in that feeling. And it's that feeling that produces or that triggers a bridge of incidents to unfold and reality to reshuffle itself so that you can encounter the very outcome that you have affirmed as a feeling before you drifted off to sleep. And how to do this is very simple, but probably not easy. It takes a little bit to get the hang of it. But once you get the hang of it, it is, I think, in my opinion, the most powerful technique. So we are to enter into the feeling of the wish fulfilled before we drift off to sleep, and then fall asleep in that feeling. And it doesn't matter if we fall asleep for 1 second, an hour, 2 hours, 8 hours, it does not matter. What matters is that we take this feeling with us into the realm of the subconscious. What exactly is this feeling of the wish fulfilled? It's crucial to get this right because it's going to be individual to every single person. It's not what you think you should be feeling. It's what you would actually realistically feel if now your wish was reality, if it was true. So let me give you an example. If, for example, you have been working on a topic for a couple of months and you see no progress and you get really, really upset and frustrated, and all you want is to have some evidence that what you're doing is working, then the feeling of the wish fulfilled, that's going to be on the same timeline because you will encounter your desire on this exact timeline. You're not going to be in some parallel dimension where you have no recollection of what you've previously encountered in this world or on the subject. So everything that has happened in the past or in the present moment, that's going to be merged into the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So someone who's been working on this topic and is frustrated that nothing is happening, they would be feeling, oh my God, finally this has come into my life, or finally this is unfolding. Finally it's here. Do you see how nuanced this is? So you would have to ask yourself, how would you personally feel if this thing now showed up, or if you were in the process of encountering it? What would you feel? And then the second step is Neville always says you have to make the the future a present fact, meaning that when we enter this feeling, it's going to feel like it's happening right now, right now. And the you that's sitting here listening to this, that is the same you that is experiencing the wish fulfilled right now. So you're not sitting there and you're thinking of it as a future or as a future possibility. You have to move into this as though it were true in this very second. So you can also think about this in terms of you're sitting here listening to this as the version of you that currently does not have your desire. And there's a certain feeling tone to that. It's a feeling tone of, oh, I don't have it, I'm seeking it, I need to make it happen, I need to do something, how can I get it? That is the feeling tone of that. And now you close your eyes and you open your eyes as the version of you that has now encountered your desire. And you're the same person and it's the same moment, you're still listening to this, but within you, imagine that you have now encountered your desire. That version of you is looking out through your eyes at the same things. You're seeing the same room, the same environment where you're in. You're listening to the same video still, but your consciousness is altered. And that is what Neville means by making the future dream a present fact. It has to feel You have to feel it like it's true right now. And it takes a little bit of practice to move yourself in consciousness through these states and remain there. So once we've done this, the last step is to hold this feeling and to fall asleep in it. It's never about forcing yourself to get to this point, because that will not work, and it will actually produce an awareness of the opposite, of the fact that you're not in this state and you will not get there, and it's difficult. That is why Neville recommends being in a very drowsy, sleepy state where logic is kind of shutting down, and it's easy to simply give yourself over to the realm of images and feelings, almost like a dream. And you will know that you've done this correctly when your position on the subject that you're working on has changed. And it may not be very obvious to you, may not be, a 180 change, but usually what people report is, and what I can tell you from my personal experience, is there's a feeling of, it's either a feeling of peace or of complete conviction that this thing is yours. One time I did this, I wanted to win something, and I fell asleep for only a few seconds in the assumption it felt completely 100% true. I fell asleep in the feeling state of I'm the winner. I'm the winner, and it felt true. And this feeling of truth is what produces the outcome for you. I fell asleep in it. And the next day, I was so convinced, not in like an egoic way where you really, really, really want to be the winner, but you kind of think, oh, maybe I'm not. No, I was deeply convinced that I was the winner. And this is a feeling I can't describe. It's only if you've experienced this that you will be able to understand this, this kind of conviction, because it doesn't come from conscious mind technique. It doesn't come from logic. It comes from a deep knowing within you that this is true. And I was getting annoyed. I was like, I know I won this competition. Where's my email? Where's my text message that I've won? And well, sure enough, I got the message, said I won, and I was like, wow, this is really easy. So yeah, all we need to do is construct the feeling of what would it be like if this was now a present fact, and then wear this state in the present, wear it now, enter it now. Don't think of it. Don't be like, okay, in the future, if this materialized, I would be feeling like this. Don't leave it there. Move into it and feel like this right now, and then drift off to sleep. Okay, I hope this was helpful, guys. Let me know what you think. If you've got any questions, leave them down below. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.